Good afternoon, folks. Robert Chappell here, Executive Editor of Madison365 with your daily update for Friday, March 25th. It is Friday. We made it this far. It looks like it's going to be a very chilly weekend, though. So I hope you can still enjoy it. Let's hit some COVID numbers first, just because that's going to be quick, because the numbers are kind of the same as they've been, which is pretty good news, right? No news is good news on this front. The daily average of new cases right now for the state of Wisconsin is a little lower, but not much, 315, right? That's considerably lower than it was, even a few weeks ago. So that's good news. That includes 367 confirmed cases just today. Also good news, the percentage of positive tests is back down to 2.7. That had gone up a little bit yesterday to 2.8. It is now back down to 2.7. This is maybe the best news today. The next two pieces of news are the best two of the day. The death average, the number of deaths confirmed each day, right? These are deaths that have happened in the past month that are just confirmed today. The 7-day average is 8. That's been either 9 or 10 for the past month. So to drop even just a little bit on Friday is very good news. That's down to 8. Hospitalizations is the other piece of really good news today. We are just barely over 200. We're actually at 201 people currently hospitalized due to COVID-19. That's down by 12 just since yesterday, right? That's like a 6% decrease in just the day. That's really good. That's down by 53 in the past 7 days. 39 people currently in the ICU. That's down by 1 since yesterday. It's actually up by 1 since a week ago, but it had taken a sharp drop a week ago, and now it's just basically levels off, which is that's all very good news. So the story right now in the past 2 weeks or so has been that the COVID statistics have been steady, which is pretty good, right? The BA2 variant is causing some trouble on the coasts. Hasn't hit us here yet. I don't know that it will, and it will also say it's been now 3 weeks or so, 2.5, 3 weeks since Dane County's mask mandate has been lifted, and we haven't seen a big spike here due to that. A lot of people are still wearing masks indoors at stores and things like that, but not everybody. So take that for what it's worth. Things are okay here right now. So let's move on and talk about some other news. I had a really good conversation the other day with these two gentlemen. That's Jean Malik on the left, and that's Jacob Ashley on the right. They are the two guys now at the head of Madison Ballet. Jean Malik will be the new artistic director beginning in July. And Jacob Ashley is the director of the school, and he's just started that job in January. They're very different guys, but they have a shared vision to create a more inclusive and more accessible ballet company. And I had really good conversations. I've got their whole backstories, which are very different. Jacob has been dancing here in Madison. If you're a Madison Ballet person, you will have seen him dance probably. He's been dancing here for like 15 years. But Jean Malik had never come to Wisconsin before. So they come from different places. They have different backgrounds, but very fascinating gentlemen, and will just sort of by the nature of things take the Madison Ballet in a different direction, which I think is really exciting. They're finishing up their 40th anniversary season this weekend and next with a show called Turning Point, and that show opens tonight, runs through Sunday, and then Friday through Sunday next weekend. Tickets are available now at overture.org. It takes place in Overture Center's Promenade Hall. Take some time to read that. It was fun. It was a fun story to do. It's a little bit longer. It's about a 10-minute read, but I hope you'd enjoy it. The other news today is that Governor Tony Evers has made a couple of appointments today, or announced a couple of appointments. He has appointed Ashley Morse. Did I get that right? Yep, Ashley Morse has been appointed circuit court judge in Rock County. She lives in Janesville. She's been a public defender since 2010. She's been serving in Janesville in that Rock County court since 2014, and she will finish the term. The current term of that in that branch runs through July of 2023, at which time she will be eligible to run for election to a full term. And again, she is the first woman of color to take the bench in Rock County, Wisconsin. Also today, we learned that Governor Evers appointed Elmer Moore Jr., the CEO and executive director of the Wisconsin Housing and Economic Development Authority. He currently is executive director at Scale Up Milwaukee for the Greater Milwaukee Committee, which is another affordable housing program. So to take on that affordable housing challenge at the statewide level makes perfect sense. And we're going to finish up today with some sports news. This is Alvin Jones. He is the man who knocked the United States out of the World Cup in 2018. It's actually 2017. The United States had not yet qualified for the World Cup. All they had to do was beat Trinidad and Tobago or tie Trinidad and Tobago, and they would have qualified for the World Cup in 2018. Trinidad and Tobago, the tiny island nation, defeated the United States 2-1, and Alvin Jones scored the goal to win the game for Trinidad and Tobago. He has now signed with Forward Madison, and he will presumably make his debut next month. Forward Madison has their final preseason friendly tomorrow. I think I'm going to go. We'll see how cold it is. And the first match of the season is April 2nd in Greenville. Their first home match is in the U.S. Open Cup on April 6th, which is not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, against Cleveland SC from the NPSL. And their first home league match is that Saturday, April 9th. They're hosting defending champion Union Omaha. And we will have coverage of those for you as we go along. That's all the news I have for you today. Again, it's going to be a chilly weekend, so stay warm and enjoy yourself and take care of yourself, take care of each other. And we'll see you next week.
This is 365 Media.